And hello again, and come on in. You're right at home on the coast. My partner, David Teague. I'm Jim Pennington. And
the world famous Jim Pennington. Don't you forget that.
It's a small world. This is another edition of At Home on the Coast, your real estate program on Blab TV with some real meat in it. And we've got a lot of stuff to talk about tonight.
It is a packed show today, let me tell you. We got a bunch of stuff to go. We better get busy. Huh?
All right. Well, let's first of all talk about something that's pretty obvious. Obviously, we're just a few days away from the start of the 2006 hurricane season, and there's a lot of information that you should be aware of. First of all, late today, the National Hurricane Center came out with its predictions for the 2006 hurricane season. And what you see on the screen is a website where you can go to find all the information you need about getting ready for hurricanes. And also at that website, bereadyescambia.com, you'll find information for the sales tax holiday, which we'll cover in just a minute. But the folks at the National Hurricane Center, we'll get that out in a minute, say that there should be 4 to 6 major hurricanes on the Atlantic and or Gulf Coast this season.
And that's the good news.
That's the good news. 4 to 6 hurricanes, that's the good news, because last year there were a bunch. There were a record 27 named storms last year. And, of course, you know how many of those were bad. The Hurricane Center says there will be up to 16 named storms this season. And
that's much better than 27 last year.
Much better than 27. But as somebody down there at the news conference says, if you have one on top of your house, it's a bad season. No matter
that's right.
where you are.
Yes, that's right.
So make sure you're aware of what's going on with the National Hurricane Center and all of the preparedness information. Right. As I said, we're in the middle of Florida's Hurricane Preparedness Sales Tax Holiday. And what that means is that you get to save a bundle of money on sales tax on a lot of stuff that you buy to get ready for hurricanes. And that runs until June 1st. You get to save the sales tax on items ranging from batteries for flashlights, for lanterns, for radios, what have you, to coolers, or weather radios, tarps, plastic screening, storm shutters, and of course generators.
Yeah.
You know,
everybody's favorite generator.
Everybody should have a generator. And then you also need to stock up on the plastic gas cans that go with those generators, so that you have 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or whatever to fill up with gasoline, just in case, so that if we do get hit with something and you have to run that generator, you do have some gasoline in storage. And all of these things are sales tax free. That means you don't pay the 7.5-cent sales tax. And on a $1,000 generator, David, for example, that would save a family 75 big bucks.
Saving.
Yep. The one of the other things approved is, and this hasn't gotten a lot of publicity.
Yeah. You heard it here first.
The state's got this new program that they're going to offer up to $5,000 in matching grants to homeowners who want to update or retrofit their homes and make them less prone to hurricane damage. Now, they are working on this. The legislature just approved it, and it's going to take probably a couple of months to get it in place and working, actually.
Right.
They hope to have the application process and ready to go in about 60 days. They've put $250 million in this program. That's a lot of money.
That's right.
And it's intended for homes except for mobile homes.
Right.
Of less than $500,000 in value. So if you've got if you're sitting over here in Scenic Heights and you got a $200,000 house, you're eligible for this program.
Right.
The state will provide a free retrofit inspection. They'll send somebody out to look your house over and tell you what needs to be done.
Right. And
you can get that done, and then you can get up to $5,000 in matching money
funds,
from the state.
Yeah. Jim, what kind of work can the homeowners get done with that?
Well, anything really that is a retrofit. What they want you to do is go back and harden the house.
Right.
You know, improve the clips between the roofing and the walls, for example, the connections.
The hurricane clips.
Yeah. Roof deck attachments, water barriers, any kind of impact-resistant windows and doors. All of that would be,
or even storm shutters.
Storm shutters.
That way, if you spent $10,000 on storm shutters, they'll pick half the bill. That's
right, and that's not bad.
That's not bad at all. Yeah.
Now, of course, you need to keep listening for news of this program, and we'll keep you advised of how it's going right here.
You heard it here first
On At Home on the Coast.
That's right.
Now, speaking of hurricanes and homes, if you're a customer of State Farm, you may be in for a big shock. State Farm is the largest insurer in the state of Florida, and they want to raise premiums by an average of 70%. State Farm said it would also drop wind coverage for about 39 customers in coastal areas.
Not good news.
No. They said the increase is needed because of the cost of reinsurance. You know what reinsurance is? The big companies go out and buy reinsurance from other bigger companies.
To try to protect them, so to speak.
Yeah, so if they've got a big calamity and big losses, they have insurance they can fall back on. State Farm says it's trying hard to keep doing business in Florida, and if approved, the rate hike would be effective August 15th.
Yep.
Now, speaking of hurricanes,
yes, sir.
You made a little trip.
Yes, sir. Just to make everybody feel a little better, I know it's the start of the hurricane season. Everybody's getting a little nervous. I ended up over in Biloxi the other day, and we have some photos from the Biloxi coast. Here you're going to see Beau Rivage over there. They're working fiercely on that. There's workers everywhere. You have the Grand. There's Casino Magic, shot of Casino Magic looking back towards the Grand. You know, folks, I tell you what, we had it bad. Ivan was bad. We all went through some tough times, but I tell you what, I mean, I literally parked my car on Highway 90. The bridge is still out. It's like a ghost town over there. The Grand is actually gone. There's a shot of the sign where the entertainment center used to be where the concerts were. All that's gone. It's not even back up and doing any repairs on it. They're working across the street. There's a couple other shots coming up of Mary Mahoney's, the famous restaurant over there, is trying to get back in place. So, you know, our heart goes out to the guys in Biloxi, New Orleans. They really did. You know, we did have it bad in Ivan. They really did get it worse than we did, if you guys can imagine that. And just to remind everybody that it's, you know, we're worse. A year later. I mean, you know, we're 3 years down the road and barely getting the bridge to pace back up. So it's an ongoing project, and you just got to keep your chin up and remember times are better than they were before. So that was our synopsis trip to Biloxi.
Yeah. The damage is still very, very evident there. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, back to Pensacola. You know, we've been listening to a lot of talk about the I-110 extension that some county officials...
Badly needed and sorely disputed I-110.
Who is it disputed? Some of our fellow realtors are in the middle of all that.
Right over my house. That's right.
I-10 ultimately is what they want to do is extend I-110 from I-10 to ultimately connect with Highway 29 to use, first of all, as a hurricane evacuation route. Right. And then secondly, of course, to move traffic through very congested areas. Right. The idea is that it would be a toll road. Now, County Commissioner Mike Whitehead has been pushing the project, which has been rejected a couple of times in the past. But now Whitehead has indicated that he's backing off and says it may be better for Commissioner Kevin White to take care of this problem.
Yeah, he wants somebody else to take that fight. I don't blame him.
He's been getting a lot of flack on
it. We probably do need it. You know, of course, the residents that are impacted are really up in arms about it. So I don't know.
That's one of those projects that will be around and be talked about for a long time. Just stay tuned on that one.
Yeah.
So speaking of stay tuned, it's time to tune in on some of our listings,
local listings,
residential listings here in the Pensacola MLS. We've got a new one on Tonawanda Drive at 105 Tonawanda, and this is the bonus room there. The listing price on this is $174,900. This is the house right on the corner of Tonawanda and Talladega. Nice home, beautiful lot,
Tonawanda.
and a big pool with an enclosure on it.
There you go.
Give me a call if you'd like to know more about that
Florida
one.
lifestyle.
And then we've got another one at 9200 Mabel. This is a cute little house on the corner. 9200 Mabel has got a huge backyard, nice deck, and the owners have just recently gone through the whole house and put in some new blinds. This one, the price has been reduced. It's now, that price is wrong again. It is $134,900. The correct price on that is $134,900. This is the family room. It's a great little house, about 1,400 square feet. Great for first-time home buyers or empty nesters. Either way.
Yeah.
Give me a call on those, and we'll give you more information on it.
Yeah. David? I have a couple of them. I actually do have WCI is one of our sponsors, Jim. There's the entranceway into the clubhouse at WCI that was just open. You and I were at the grand opening, which is a beautiful complex. I do have actually the lowest priced two-bedroom unit out there, $699,900 in the San Anton Tower, which should be finished in December to January, somewhere in there. MLS is 304. 312. You know, you have the golf course. Darline was saying hopefully they'll have it ready in late June, somewhere in there. So we should have it for the summer. That'd be great. Next listing is a waterfront, 5166 Pale Moon. That one's listed for me at $599.9, and MLS number is 294835. It's just like a brand new house. Excellent view out towards the bay. And anybody looking for waterfront, that one did not get any water from Ivan. Perfectly safe waterfront right there. Look at that view. So I think we're heading into break time there, Mr. Jim.
All right. We've got a lot more to talk about. Stay with us. We'll be right back after these messages, and we'll be talking about possibly the selling season coming up, and then will it sizzle? Stay with us.
Buying or selling real estate can be overwhelming. That's why you should rely on a name you trust. Jim Pennington, an experienced realtor who will be on your side and at your side.
Actually, that's how we got this home, was the hot sheet. We were one of the first people to see it, and we were the first person to buy it.
Remember, it costs you nothing for me to help you buy real estate. Whether you're buying or selling, if you're ready to move, I'll be on your side, at your side. Call me, Jim Pennington at RE/MAX Horizons.
For those who are opposed to the ordinary, there's Inside Out Furniture and Design, a furniture and accessories showroom with a distinct and diverse collection of fine furniture for every room in your home. Open your mind to something different with uniquely sophisticated furniture and accessories that have nothing in common with common. Elegant and timeless, a breathtaking array of extraordinary furnishings that make any room come alive. Nothing is ordinary at Inside Out. Inside Out Furniture and Design. We're more than a furniture store. We furnish dreams.
Welcome to the newest restaurant in downtown Pensacola, the Global Grill. Come in and experience a delightful atmosphere as the Global Grill introduces tapas dining to the Pensacola area. You will enjoy one of Executive Chef Frank Taylor's plates from around the world. You can make a meal out of tapas items, hot tapas and cold tapas. A night of dining should be a wonderful one, so experience that feeling at the Global Grill, 25 South Palafox Street in downtown Pensacola.
At CT Transmissions, transmissions are all we do. We deliver honest, professional service and also cater to commercial accounts. Standard, automatic, heavy duty, or 4x4 transmissions. CT Transmissions gives you free towing with repair, one-day service in most cases, honor most extended service contracts, and free inspections while you wait. Don't trust your car's transmission to anyone else. CT Transmissions, West Fairfield Drive, Pensacola.
And we're back.
We're back, and we're at home on the coast. Welcome back to the next segment. We've got a special guest.
Special guest.
Yes,
that's
sir.
Right.
We have Rob Durstock, who is the part owner, is that right?
President. Yes,
President and top dog.
Inside Out.
Okay.
There you go.
Of Inside Out Furniture and Design.
Right.
Did we get that part right?
You did perfect.
Good. Good. In case you don't know, Inside Out and Furniture and Design is located at
Sorrento,
right at
Perito Key
the corner
Drive.
of Gulf Beach Highway and Sorrento Road, right at the Perito Key Bridge.
Right.
right
there.
Almost on the keep, not quite.
Right,
Yeah.
just about there.
Rob, we appreciate you joining us, and glad to have you on here. Of course, we want to mention that that you guys are a sponsor of the show, and we appreciate that too.
Thank you.
But tell us something about the store, what you do, what kind of stuff you carry there.
Sure, love to. Thank you for having us on here tonight. Inside Out Furniture and Design, right at the intersection to Perito Key. We've been in business for about 13 years. And we opened up with the idea of really wicker and rattan furniture for really the beach condos. 12 years ago, that market, as you know, was really non-existent. We all should have bought some waterfront land back then. We wish we had. We wouldn't be here tonight. That's right. But what we do, we quickly realized that there was a need for quality furniture in the Pensacola market. So we decided to open up Inside Out Furniture Design with some unique lines that most stores in Pensacola you don't find. But we've eventually we've grown over the years, and now going through another renovation expansion to give us more showroom space, better display, and then our patio furniture area has grown a little bit as well. But some of the lines that we carry which make us unique is Baker Furniture. And you say, well, I've heard of Baker Furniture, but Baker Furniture also specializes in some designers, the Barbara Berry collection, the Milling Road collection. So when you walk in our store, you're going to walk into a unique oasis of fine furniture and accessories. And that's what we've always developed our store upon, that uniqueness. So every time somebody walks in, they're going to find something unique in that store. Right. Every week we get trucks in and bring in new accessories, new furniture. So every time that somebody walk in, they will see and discover something new.
Right.
We also carry the Bernhardt furniture line, which you may be familiar with. Martha Stewart, she has her exclusive line that we carry as well. So we have the Baker, the Millen Road, the Ferguson Copelands, the Maitland Smiths, some really unique product mix for indoor furniture. Then we also have the outdoor furniture.
You got a great selection of stuff
Yeah,
outside.
the outdoor section is really phenomenal.
Yeah, we carry a lot of the name brands: Brown, Jordan, Winston, Lane Venture. Lane Venture is a line that we carry that not only has indoor furniture, but we have outdoor furniture from grills to fireplaces to unique product, from casual to contemporary, just an eclectic blend of fine furniture. Our services that we provide are we do condo packages.
Yeah,
we do a lot of things over at WCI with the condos there, from Pensacola Beach to Fort Morgan Road to Gulf Shores in between. We do condo packages. We do a lot of window treatments, bedspreads, a lot of unique product that we do offer for the market. We also carry furniture, deliver furniture along the Gulf Coast from New Orleans. We're doing a lot of rebuilding over there from New Orleans to Jacksonville to down South Florida. So we do have a great product mix. We feature a lot of custom products, bedspreads, bed linens. So we are a very unique store in the Gulf Coast.
For those who may not know, explain what a condo package is.
A condo package, we do a couple things. Somebody may come in, they may bring a piece of furniture from an old house that they're moving into, and we can accessorize that. But a condo package, what we do is a lot of turnkey packages, where they might say, here's my plans, and we want you just to furnish it all from
decorate it
from the accessories to the patio furniture. And they walk in and they have that,
and they're done.
We do it. We sure do. So any budget that we have, we can work with any budget. So it's a unique way for a condo owner. Hey, I'm going to put on a rental program. We have that product available based upon price point and that criteria.
There's a lot of those condos that are coming back online this summer, Jim, from the Ivy damage.
Yeah, we heard you talk about hurricanes. We don't want hurricanes this year.
We're keeping our fingers crossed. Rob, thank you for stopping by.
Thank
we appreciate it.
I really appreciate it.
Good to hear about your place. We'll have you back on again.
Thanks.
All right, we've got another little segment coming up. David's got a featured home of the program.
Yes, indeed. We have a listing at 5801 Kaiser Lane with a good buddy of mine, Debbie Freed's. Actually, her listing. It's listed at $2,000,001, a really large piece of land, 1.5 acres out of Inverarity on the water, 4,500 square foot, Jim.
Whew.
And if you want to get a hold of Miss Debbie, give her a call, 261-1554. And there's your view of the water out there on behind her listing. So this reminds all the realtors that you too can have your home on At Home on the Coast with Jim and myself. So.
That's right. Yeah, if you've got a listing that you want to feature, let us know. We'll get it on here. Speaking of homes, if you've ever driven through East Hill and thought there were an awful lot of homes for sale in the East Hill area, well, you're right. Just to give you an idea of how active the East Hill area is, there are about 90 active listings, probably closer to 100 now. This information we pulled up just a couple of days ago.
Right.
But at least 90 to 100 active listings in the East Hill area, ranging in price from about $43,000 to $1,250,000. Now this is all in East Hill.
That's amazing.
If you take out the extreme highs and the extreme lows, you get a better picture of what homeowners are asking for their homes. The average price per square foot for this group of listings in East Hill is $159 a square foot. And the average days these listings have been on the market so far is 105 days. And that's a little while.
Yeah, it's pretty close to average. 3 months, 9,500 days, somewhere in there.
Now that means many of these homes have been up for sale for more than 3 or 4 months, and hopefully there are some motivated sellers out there. So if you're interested in buying in East Hill, give us a call and we'll hook you up with something and see if we can find something that you're looking for.
I think we have another break coming up.
We have another break coming up, and when we come back, we're going to be talking all about RE/MAX. We'll tell you more right after this.
For those who are opposed to the ordinary, there's Inside Out Furniture and Design, a furniture and accessories showroom with a distinct and diverse collection of fine furniture for every room in your home. Open your mind to something different with uniquely sophisticated furniture and accessories that have nothing in common with common. Elegant and timeless, a breathtaking array of extraordinary furnishings that make any room come alive. Nothing is ordinary at Inside Out. Inside Out Furniture and Design. We're more than a furniture store. We furnish dreams.
Buying or selling real estate can be overwhelming. That's why you should rely on a name you trust. Jim Pennington, an experienced realtor who will be on your side and at your side.
Jim made it easy for me, led me through it. He was always available, always answered all my questions.
Remember, it costs you nothing for me to help you buy real estate. Whether you're buying or selling, if you're ready to move, I'll be on your side, at your side. Call me, Jim Pennington at RE/MAX Horizons Realty.
Barn Hills Buffet at Olive and Davis has reopened since Hurricane Dennis damaged Barn Hills on July 9, 2005. Completely restored at a cost of $1.5 million, Charlie Barn Hills Buffet is still one price, no extra buffet. Open for breakfast at 7 a.m., 7 days a week. Lunch is served at 10:30 a.m. Dinner hour begins at 4 p.m. Charlie Barn Hills Buffet is pleased to return serving approximately 500,000 customers a year. 2 locations to serve you, Olive and Davis and Mobile Highway.
Landscape Management Incorporated is a family-owned and operated business and has over 10 years' experience in grounds maintenance and creative landscaping. Nick and Deanna Booker create attractive and long-lasting landscape designs using only the best plants, grass, and shrubs. Nick Booker is an expert in flora and fauna for this region with landscapes that will last a lifetime. All employees are trained professionals and ensure their work with personal pride. Landscape Management, the most unique and professional landscape team in Pensacola.
And we're back. That was pretty impressive.
At home on the coast.
There,
yeah, right. In case you haven't noticed on the screen, there it is. That right now you can see it there. David and I both are RE/MAX realtors. We work for RE/MAX Horizons Realty.
That's right.
How long have you been there?
Just a couple years. Yes.
I
really like it over there. Yes.
RE/MAX is the largest real estate company in the world.
The biggest and the baddest.
I can say that. Yeah, you can. We sell more real estate than anybody else in the whole world. RE/MAX has offices literally all around the world in dozens of different countries.
Growing by leaps and bounds.
And we're growing by leaps and bounds every year. And it's just an incredible organization to work for. One of the things RE/MAX has done is jumped out and taken the lead on providing a central source, and of course it's remax.com.
Right.
So be sure and check that out, remax.com.
There you go.
But you can go to remax.com now and find virtually any listing that's in the MLS anywhere. So if you're looking for property and you want to start out on the internet like so many folks do, go to remax.com.
Or they can go to infogulfcoast.com.
And Pensacola's besthomes.com.
There you go.
All right. We're getting the signal here to get going. Let's go into a couple of listings.
A couple more listings. Yep.
Let's talk about Sabertooth Circle. There's the house on in Tiger Point Village, a gorgeous home, completely remodeled and rebuilt after Ivan. It's listed at $585,000. A great, glorious sunroom. It's part of the living space. Wonderful kitchen. Call me and I'll tell you a lot more about this one. And let's see where we're going.
Oak Cliff next, I think.
Oak Cliff, yeah. Let's talk about Oak Cliff. Oak Cliff is actually under contract. This is the one that's $117,000.
Means you did your job, Jim Pennington. That's right.
It's at 6885 Oak Cliff, and it is under contract.
That's right.
We're still looking at Sabertooth there. Now, let me also mention, this is Creighton Road. I've got a commercial listing on Creighton Road. It's 1600 block. It's 1.6 acres. It's listed at $850,000. If you're if you're a business person and you're looking for a place to expand to, this is perfect for retail, banks, offices. Just what name you?
That's right. I think we have a couple more, Jim. I have 109 Gilliland, a really nice one for investors over there at Navy Point. That one's listed at $157,700. I think he's got a photo of that one coming up in just a minute. Also have Seneca Trail, 5113, listed at $237,500. Yeah, there's the Gilliland shot right there. And then there's also one out in Seaglades, near my old stomping grounds, 1435 Cacao, listed at $264,900. So there's a couple of Pensacola listings. And also I have to remind everybody that we have the model home in the Whispers that I'm working in every weekend from 12 to 5. So
and where's Whispers?
The Whispers is right by the mall, right off of 12th Avenue over there by Clover Mall. So there's a Cacao listing. We got a shot of that. And I think we have a couple more things to close out with, Jim. We have a dear friend that's a realtor at our office, and her daughter, Morgan Fowler, is fighting a ferocious battle with leukemia. So there's a chicken fundraiser that you guys need to help us out with.
There's Morgan.
There's a picture of her. That's a brave girl. Bless her
Yep.
heart.
She's hanging in there.
They're doing a barbecue at Chubby's Barbecue, June 2nd, 2006. The plates are $6 a piece. If you order 15 or more, they'll actually deliver them for you.
Yeah, and it's at Remax.
That's right. It is at Remax. You guys can call the office, 476-6000, order some plates, help that young lady and her mom. She's going through a really tenacious fight. We're really proud of her.
$6 a plate, and you can drive through our driveway and pick up your...
Grab your chicken.
Come
chicken
right
on the go.
Right.
Then also got to remind everybody that we'll be playing on the beach. Blues on the Beach.
Who's playing on the
after
beach?
hours.
All
Your
right.
buddy Wayne Peacock. Blues on the Beach. That's the 23rd.
All right.
And
let's mention our sponsors here. We want to say thanks to all our sponsors who help bring the show to you. Of course, Inside Out Furniture and Design. We appreciate them being
GMAC
here.
Mortgage.
GMAC Mortgage Corporation.
And our good buddies at WCI.
And WCI Communities out of Lost Key.
And the friends.
And coming up on our next edition, we'll be talking about condominiums.
Or condomania.
Or condomania. All right.
You're good with slogans, Jim. Let me tell you.
That wraps it up for this edition of At Home on the Coast.
Thanks
We
for
appreciate you being with us.
That's right.
And we'll see you on the next edition.
See you next time.